Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on Moonlighter. This is episode 12 and I have some unfortunate news. So on my last recording session, I made 4 videos. What was supposed to be episode 12, 13, 14, and 15. But the audio files got corrupted so I can't use them anymore. So I made a short list of things that I did during those 4 episodes that I obviously can't show you. So first off, I upgraded my cash register. I upgraded all my equipment. I upgraded my bed. I bought and upgraded the new cell box in the store, and I ran into the dungeon 3 times to get those items to sell, making me a total of 266,000 gold. And that's obviously what I used to upgrade all of my equipment and purchased all my upgrades for the shop. I defeated the first and second floor bosses about 6 times on my dungeoning endeavors, and I found 2 mythic chests, which got me a lot of items. So obviously, upgraded my weapons, got them up to Forest Spirit gloves, and I got my fabric, bandana, boots, and chestplate up to level 2. So if we go to the shop here, after my dungeoning runs, I have a lot of items. So let me hop on over and show you what I got. Still have the items on the table, lots of items there, selling for a lot of money as well. So in this chest here, you can see we have a ton of items here. Both top and bottom parts of the chest are full of items. And then over here on this top left chest, also full of items and a couple rings. And then this chest down here, also a lot of items here, including the King Golem Jottings and the Golem Crystal Energy. We don't want to sell those yet, but we definitely need to sell a lot of items. So the first thing we're going to do in this episode is we're going to do a little time lapse of me selling all these items because I need to get them out of the way before we do our next dungeoning run. Alright, that's what we're going to start with today. I'm going to head to bed and then open up the store. See you tomorrow. Alrighty, so that was the first time lapse there of the selling spree, and we got a lot of stuff. 35 customers is by far the best we've ever done, and we sold a ton of items. Look at all that gold, 206,000. That is a ton. And we got rid of a lot of items too, which was really good. So our chest now is looking a little bit more, a little more as it's supposed to, empty. So we can actually sell, well, not sell, but have more items that we can get from the dungeon, which is pretty good. So, on a previous episode, someone commented on wanting to see the spear or a bow weapon. So I'm going to take a look at the forge here, and let's take a look. So, we found one of these spears, the Golem Drill Spear. We found one while in the dungeon, and I believe we found a Warrior Spear as well. So it's actually really easy to upgrade this. It takes 2 of the old bulbs and 3 of the ancient wood, and then we can just use the spear as well. It's a little bit expensive, but we just made a ton of money, so that's perfectly doable. And we also were requested to do the bow or the spear, and we're we're missing one item from the Golem dungeon to make this, the Hunter's Bow. This one's really easy to make. So I guess we'll do the spear here. So I'm gonna make the spear and upgrade it. Very cool. And I'll also equip it instead of the sword and shield. So now we have another weapon we can use, which is pretty nice. It kind of has a lot longer range. The attack speed's not bad either. I think it's still faster than the sword and shield. And then just like the old throw that we have from episode 1, you have a little charge attack. Pretty cool stuff. So let's go and put the sword and shield away. Oh, that's full. Let's put it away then. We gotta make sure we sell those as well. Okay, so we got the spear, which is excellent. And maybe I should try to build all the weapons. You know, that actually sounds like fun. I should just have all the weapons. That way, you know, if anyone ever requests to use a weapon, I can always just, you know, use whatever one I want. So I'll avoid sword and shield because people use those a lot overall. So I want to make a big sword next, the great sword, which takes a lot of vines and more broken swords. So I believe that we're going to quickly do a run in the Golem dungeon because we need more vines and then the broken swords. So let's use the spear. We'll do a little test run over in the Golem dungeon. It should be really easy, and yeah, I mean it should be just really easy because we'll probably just one-shot everything. We want to get those items for that cool new sword, and we can kind of try to get used to using this weapon. We'll pretty much one-shot everything though, because I remember with the first upgraded weapon, we would one-shot everything, and this is 3 times stronger. So yeah, we'll one-shot everything. But what we're looking for is broken swords, which I think come from pots and probably chest as well. This weapon's kind of interesting. It has a lot of range. Oh, I need that vine. Thank you. So I think we're going to turn this into a little time lapse as well, because this honestly, it's pretty easy to one-shot everything, and I really just want to find those. I really want to find those items. So I'm gonna do this into a little time lapse, and I'll speak with you guys in a minute. Well, that didn't take long. I believe we already got everything we needed for the big sword, the great sword. I think we just happened upon all of the items really just really quickly, which actually makes life really easy, so we don't have to go in that weak dungeon so much. So let's go double check here just to make sure. But we should be good to go. So let's see. Yep, we got all the vines and that one broken sword we needed to turn it into this, and then the Buster big sword. And then to turn it into the wild big sword, we need the other item, and yeah, we have everything we need for this. So should we forge it? Let's actually wait, because I want to upgrade my armor first. Now, our armor can't be upgraded, it can be enchanted. So it's not like a big difference. At least I don't think it is. But I think it's still better than nothing. And I don't want to die, and I die a lot. So let's go ahead and upgrade. We have plenty of gold from our last selling spree, so should be no problem at all. Easy peasy. So our armor is now upgraded. It's nice and shiny. And we have more defense now, which is excellent. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys the sell box. So a lot of these items we have here, it's kind of trash. So the crystallized energy that we used to sell for 100 was really good, okay? But now 100, when you look at these countertops, there's 3 items that sell for 6,000, 9 items that sell for 3,600. You know, 300 gold from 2 items it's not very good. So you have the sell box here. You hop into the sale box, you just throw items that you don't really want. These items are all pretty not very good. Don't really need the fabric, but I'll hold on to them just in case. Actually, before I do that, let me see what items we need to build, because we still need to build the bow. And what else? Just the bow, yeah? So the bow takes... Okay, so plenty. So we have plenty of those. Okay. So we just need to make sure we hold on to the steel and then the rune tools. And then we need all the sticks we have. So let's save this one stick, because we need 10 sticks to build it. And then the rest of this, well, we need the foundry rests. There we go. And the rest of these items are kind of, you could think of them as trash. So we'll just toss them in the sell box, and they're just going to sit there. Now, let me open the store real quick, and we'll do just a tiny little selling run. Let me put these items away here. So if I open the store, and people come in the shop, let's just wait here. Oh yeah, this new cash register is really good. They'll buy more. They'll give me more money for no apparent reason. It's lovely. There's not really a lot of items to sell here. It's all just lots of little stuff that doesn't sell for much. That's where the sell box comes in handy. Speed powder's good. Acid's good. Yeah, just a lot of singular items. I want to keep that. Okay, looks good. So we'll just do a little selling run here, with just the items I have in my inventory. So you see that guy, he runs over there, and actually I don't think he bought anything. How about the grandma? The grandma's definitely going to go to the sale box. Come on. Let's take a look. Yep, see, 2 items are missing. So they just outright bought the items. So they don't have to go to the front of the store here. They don't need me to sell them the items. They'll sell them completely on their own. They'll just buy and sell right there. And so it's a really, really great way for me to get rid of items that are kind of low priority, that don't sell for very much, and just to get them out of my inventory. Because I don't need to sell items like vines and stuff when I have all these other items that sell for stacks and stacks of gold. And she still went over and bought items. How nice. Okay, that was a little expensive. Let me bring down the price real quick. We'll do 500. 550. You know, for the boys. Sell this. Sell this. Let me run up and grab some of these kind of low tier items that I just want to get rid of. We want to keep anything. We want to keep anything that we could possibly need for building armor and weapons. But a lot of this stuff we don't need. I think I need sticks and vines for the weapon, the bow. Okay. So I can just hop over here and throw in some little items that don't sell for much. So it's not very much gold, but at least I can get items of a low priority and just get rid of them quickly without needing to worry about it. That's kind of the only positive point, because what's the point of putting those really low tier items that only give you 100 gold at most over any other item that you collect? It's kind of a waste of time. So I think that's the only one useful point. I'm running out of items to sell. Sell fabric. I can't believe I haven't sold any yet, but I would only sell it for like 250 gold. Say it's 400. It's like nothing. I could sell these mushrooms probably more. Oh, no, maybe not. Magic wood, I haven't seen. Sell for 300. I haven't sold petals yet. Guess probably 70 gold. There we go. They're buying me out of my stock. This guy came right in and instantly ran towards the store. He knows what he wants. I think you guys get the idea here. Ooh, pedals for 70 is a good price. The more you know. Alright, let's close the store. So at the end there, you can see our item. We had 27 customers, we sold lots of items, and at the very bottom here, you can see the sale cart, where we sold all these random items for a total of 1,096 gold. So we almost made 100,000 today. But I think you get the idea of the sale box. It's pretty helpful overall. Especially with lots of little items that we don't really need to have in our inventory. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.